All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. As always, drop your tickers and questions, etc., in chat. What is Bitcoin still holding over 50,000 or not? Of course not. Failed to break out 50,000. So right off the bat, I know a lot of you are going to ask about Bitcoin plays. Listen, I want nothing. I want more than the Bitcoin plays to come back, but a lot of technical resistance at 50K on Bitcoin. Every time it kisses that, it seems to pull back. So that being said, again, if you want to talk Bitcoin plays, feel free, hit me. I'm going to stick with what I've been saying for, going on a year now. I am not. Go back to 2017. 2017, we had one of the hottest sectors ever. That was when Bitcoin first went to 20,000. I mean, we legit had like 100 Bitcoin stocks that moved back then. Since then, I have said, and I've said this over and over and over again, the Bitcoin stocks stink. Okay, I have basically, I think about a year now. It was like October, November. I said, if you want exposure to Bitcoin, which I actually recommend, buy some Bitcoin and ignore these stupid crypto-related stocks. I mean, get a Coinbase account or whatever. And again, you can go back. I've said this for a year. I said, figure out what your position size is and scale in. I don't care if you're buying $100 a month of Bitcoin, but look at where you'd be if you listened to me a year ago. Okay. I mean, it's like Bitcoin was at 18,000 a year ago today, okay? Scale in. So that being said, if you ask, I'll probably answer the questions, but I don't know. Oil and gas, we have a hot sector. We got oil and gas. Buy some Bitcoin and ignore BTBT and Riot and Mara and all these other crappy Bitcoin-related plays. All right. That being said, MRO was, speaking of oil and gas plays, this was the featured stock in the Steady Trade team strategy session last night. I always tell you, I know you can't read this, but we broke it down, spent half an hour breaking down MRO. If you want more, check out the Steady Trade team. They got an entire webinar breaking down the how and the why behind MRO. You refuse to be there, you snooze, you lose. So anyway, MRO, number one oil and gas play. Jay Whitlock asks about SHIB, S-H-I-B. What is, maybe a typo. Jay Whitlock, S-H-I-B doesn't ring a bell, and it also doesn't come up for me. Trader Gamer Dad asks about AGFY. Ran in after hours last night. Weed. So Trader Gamer Dad, maybe you're new. Welcome aboard. Welcome everyone that's new. There's only one thing I hate more than crypto stocks. Longtime members know. Weed stocks, man. Weed stock. The only thing in the universe. The only thing in the galaxy that is worse than crypto stocks is weed stock. Devin asks about BTU. Thank you, Devin, for asking about an oil and gas stock in the middle of an oil and gas hot sector. Thank you, Devin. I owe you one for saving me. Devin, you saved me from the crypto and the weed stocks. I thank you. That being said, every single oil and gas stock, I still lean towards MRO, but they are all dip and rips and afternoon VWAP holds. So ignore crypto and weed. In my opinion, if you want exposure, buy BTC or ETH. And don't do drugs, kids. There's your advice. If you want some exposure to the crypto market, buy some Bitcoin or some Ethereum and don't do drugs. BTU, all oil and gas. BTU and MRO, all oil and gas. Our morning dip and rips for DT. Remember, DT is short for day trades, and afternoon VWAP holds for swing entries. So that's a great thing about a real hot sector. They're both. They're day trades and they're swings. Uphill battle, ask about MARPS. MARPS. What is that? Marine Petroleum Trust about beneficial. What is this thing? They got a corporate trustee down on Turtle Creek Boulevard. What is this? So are they in an apartment? Oh, please let them be in an apartment. Whoever is the beneficiary of this trust, is it actually in Turtle Creek Apartments, it appears? No, gallery, yeah. Beautiful. Looks like they're in an apartment complex. So I would say day trade only. Hey, it's 2 minutes. There we go. Hey, here we go. Understand, my friends. I'm not sure, but it appears they have a corporate trustee that has his home address in an apartment complex as the registered corporate address. 1.79 million float, 4.3 million shares, oil and gas, sketchy related stock, probably going to get a chat pump. Oh, look at that webpage. Oh, beautiful. The corporate trustee that's in Turtle Creek Apartments, his 7th grade son did this website for them. Well done. 1994 called and wants their website back. History of running. This is ran 5-6 times in the past. This is a glorious dip and rip, especially if it gets a chat room pump. Please day trade only, though. Love this sketch low floater trying to pump itself on in a hot sector. 9:45 or later dip and rips. Let's get the chat pump to lure in shorts. And as always, if it dies, it dies. So again, if this thing just craters out of the gate, ignore it. But if it pulls, sucks in shorts, breaks the high day, 9:45 or later, I think you got a great risk to reward on a sketch stock. Speaking of sketch stocks, I'm going to end on this. CEI ain't dead yet. Ain't dead yet. Don't forget about CEI. And Facebook, strange gap up. I don't think the gap up on Facebook is strange at all, okay? I'm actually going to finish on this. So you guys know one of my favorite pastimes is to go on and on about the short attention span of the world. Read books, my friends. I know I'm old, I'm boring, but I seriously think there is an extreme trading edge in actually being able to remember things like less than 24 hours ago. I mean, like seriously, and not to get too off topic, I think that a currency or a commodity, I think one of the greatest, we're going to look back like a decade from now. And this is going to sound like I'm joking, but I'm actually serious. I'm serious. Like in 2030, I think all of like the most successful people and like, you know, like the billionaires, well, with inflation, the trillionaires, the quadrillionaires, because, you know, 10 years from now, $1 is going to be worth what, like 1,000th of a penny is worth today. But that being said, the quadrillionaires in 2030 will be people that that can actually pay attention and can like remember things over 24 hours. Okay. Mark my words. That being said, I know that everyone's like, oh, this Facebook outage, oh, this whistleblower. A week from now, No one. No one will remember this outage or this whistleblower. And Facebook will be back at highs. Write it down. Timestamp it. October 5th, 2021 at 8:41 a.m. Eastern. No one will remember. So, all right. Have a great day, my friends. See you at 3:50 in a couple weeks, Facebook. Oil and gas, oil and gas, oil and gas. It should be your focus until something else comes. Listen, there's always going to be a new sector, but right now, a little bit quieter out there other than the oil and gas stocks. I say focus on that. If you want to trade crypto, ignore the stocks and trade actual crypto. Have a great day, and we will see you all next time.